What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show. We're still on the road, this time taking a stop in Washington to play the Nationals for a 3-game series here. And I checked the standings before jumping into this. We are 1 game ahead of the Dodgers in the division. This is the first of the last 4 series of the season. And 2 of these 4 series are going to be against the Giants, so that'll be entertaining. But here we go. Game number 1, top of the second, no score, nobody out, nobody on. I'm batting cleanup today with a .307 batting average. Kyle Wright is on the mound for the Nationals in this one. He hits 97 on the sinker and 4-seamer, 90 on his circle change, 92 on the slider, only 87 on the slurve. And the first pitch of this at-bat. Ooh, tough take there, sinker at the knees. And it's called a strike. 0-1 the count for me here. Next pitch from him. Oh, swinging at a sinker inside, and it's an 0-2 count in a hurry. I thought he was going to show me the slurve there, and that was not. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, late swing on the slurve. Dang it. Had me all sorts of discombobulated at the plate there, and I start off this series with a strikeout. We come back top of the 4th. Nationals are up 1-0. Runner on first with nobody out. Kyle Wright still towing the rubber here. First pitch of this at-bat from Kyle Wright. Come on, big fella. There's a circle change. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. 0-1 the count for me. Of course, they got to remind me I've grounded into 20 double plays, which isn't horrible, but it's also not phenomenal. So, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, man. Slurve, not the sinker. I tell you what. 0-2 the count again for me here in Washington. Apparently, my coffee is working a little too much. A little too jacked up for this one. The 2-strike pitch. Whoa, inside with the circle change. 1-2 the count. I finally take a ball in this game. Oof. All right, the 1-2 pitch now from Kyle Wright. Come on, big guy. Oh, out in front of a slurve on the outer third, and it's fouled down the third baseline. So the count stays at 1-2. Tell you, he's got me all sorts of confused at the plate here. Outside with another slurve. That evens up the count at 2-2. All right, what is that? Pitch number 6 about to be on the way here in this at-bat. Come on, big fella. 1 good pitch. That's all I need. That's not it. Slurve off the plate away. Swung on and missed. It's 2 Ks next to my name in this one. This is not good for me. I don't need the umpire cam. Top of the 6th, we come back. Still a 1-0 lead for Washington. 1 out, nobody on. Kyle Wright still on the mound. Throwing pitch number 91 of his outing. I think it's safe to say this is going to be the last inning for him. A slurve right down the middle. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. I was late on the swing there, though. I don't know. That slurve seems to be confusing me a bit. There's another one just off the outside corner. Cut on and missed. That whiff makes for yet another 0-2 count against Wright. And slurve below the knees. Swung on and missed. 3 Ks next to my name in this one in just the first 6 innings. Hat trick is completed. Finally, a fielding opportunity. It's far better than me standing at the plate right now. Austin Hayes at the dish for the Nationals. He's got a 1-2 pitch on the way. And it's grounded to me at third. We'll scoop that up. Throw to first will be in plenty of time. 1 away now in the bottom of the 7th. Apparently the Cracker Jack didn't do Austin Hayes any good there. Top of the 8th, we come back to it. I'm standing in 0 for 3 with the hat trick intact. 1-0, still the score. 2 outs, runner on first. Josh Hill's at the mound. And yeah, they intentionally walk me? Am I that big of a threat right now? Seriously? Whatever, dudes, whatever. Washington takes the win 1-0. Wow, what a pitcher's duel that was. Brandon Pfaadt taking the loss, unfortunately. A whopping 7 hits was all it was mustered between both teams. All right, let's move on to game number 2. You know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Here we go, game number 2. It's the top of the 1st. I'm batting third in the order now. 2 outs, nobody on. Mackenzie Gore's on the mound for the Nats. He hits 97 on the 4-seamer, 91 on his slider, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Below the knees on the inside corner with a curve ball. 12-6 curve, got a piece of and fouled away. 0-1 the count for me. Next pitch, just off the inside corner with a four-seamer. Man, was that a tough take. I wanted to rip on that one so bad. But we do have a 1-1 count after watching that one go by, so that's a perk. Next pitch, just off the outside corner at the knees, but it's called a strike. 1-2 the count for me now. Should be 3-0 by all means. There's a hot shot to the shortstop. Finally, I put a ball in play in this series. But he scoops it up and throws the first to get me by half a step, and that's going to retire the side here in the top of the first. We're moving on to the bottom half. Still no score here in Washington. All right, we come back top of the third. There's a score in the ball game now, 2-1, with the lead going to Arizona at this point. One out and a runner on first for me as I'm standing in for the second time today. First pitch of this at-bat from Gore is a 12-6 curve below the knees, cut on and missed. 0-1 the count. I can already hear Jake in the back of my head saying, "Dude, what are you doing?" Next pitch is a 12-6 curve off the plate away at the knees, and it's a 1-1 count after not swinging at that one. And I know it's hard to believe. A little bit of plate vision can go a long way here, and four-seamer in the top of the zone for pitch number 3 is fouled off, and that runs the count to 1-2. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat. Oh, check swing. No swing. How about that? Oh, I am so amped up now. Too much coffee. My brain is going a million miles an hour here. 2-2 pitch on the way. Ooh, up and in with a 12-6 curve. The count is now full. Hate to say it, I've actually kind of worked a decent at-bat now. Payoff pitch on the way from Gore, and it's an up and away Superman pitch there. Four-seamer not going to get the call all the way up and away there. So first base for free yet again. It's the only way I've gotten out of the batter's box in this one. Top of the fifth, it's a 3-1 ball game. Arizona in the lead. Runner on second and one away as I'm standing in for the third time today against Mackenzie Gore. Only one official at-bat, though, as I drew a walk in my second plate appearance. Four-seamer off the plate away starts the at-bat this time around. 1-0 the count. Second pitch now from Gore. Ooh, good ride out to center field. Center fielder's running back. He's at the track, at the wall. He's going to make the play. Hit that to one of the deepest parts of the yard, and unfortunately not quite to the best spot for the runner at second to advance. So just a long and loud fly out there, as there's no benefits on the base paths for that swing. Bottom of the sixth, we come back. It's a 3-2 lead for Arizona. One out and nobody on with Bo Bichette at the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .258 on the season. Let's see what he can do with a 1-0 or an 0-1 pitch from Brian Woo. Come on, Woo. Let's do this, buddy. Ground ball to me at third. I like that. We'll throw to first. And there we go. 2 away now in the home half of the sixth. We're moving on to the top of the seventh, where it is now a 5-4 ball game. This one's been going back and forth, apparently. Nobody out and nobody on for me as I'm leading things off here in the top of the seventh. At least I think I am. We'll find out here in a little bit. We have Davis Daniel on the mound for the Nationals now. He hits 95 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Oh, chopper to third. That's not going to do it. Throw across the diamond will get me easily. And that's a non-productive first out here in the top of the seventh. Top of the ninth, we come back. Still a 5-4 ball game. Runner on first and one away as I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. 0 for 6 on the series so far. Davis Daniels still towing the rubber for the Nats, and the first pitch from him ripped hard down the right field line. Is that going to get out of play? I hope it does. It does. Hits the wall on foul ground, so it's a dead ball. 0-1 the count for me. Next pitch just off the plate away. 1-1 the count. Oh boy. Third pitch of the at-bat here. Ripped into deep center field. Come on, baby. Perfect, perfect. Get out of here. You betcha. 2-run dinger. There's some insurance runs. It's now a 7-4 lead for Arizona. A little bit of cushion going into the bottom of the ninth is never a bad thing. Here we just might take the win as I hit home run number 55 on the season. Skipper's happy about that one. All right. Moving on, it's the bottom of the ninth, 7-4, still the score. Runners on first and second, 2 away for Elijah Green. He's hitting out of the bottom of the lineup, number 9 hole. And he's got a 1 for 3 line score so far with a .280 batting average. 2-1 is the count for him here with Jose Leclerc on the mound. And he bunts one down the third base line. Oh, he's going to get it too. He beats it out. Bases are loaded with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Holy cow. We managed to get through it, though, as Yu-Min Lin takes the win here for his 3rd win of the season. It's a 7-4 final score here in the game, or I should say the series is tied at 1 game apiece. We're going to move on, though, to game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Hopefully we can take a 2nd win here. We desperately need it as the Dodgers are nipping at our heels here. A little bit of day game action here in Washington this time around. Cade Cavalli on the mound for the Nats. He hits 98 on the 4-seamer. 90 on his circle change. That's all he's got that's quick. Well, wait, 92-mile-an-hour slider. And the first pitch from him is a 4-seamer on the outer third, taken for a strike. 0-1 the count. Thought that was going to tail away. It did not. Second pitch of the at-bat. 4-seamer this time around, almost at the top of the zone. Got a piece of that one and fouled it off. 0-2 the count for me now. The 2-strike pitch. Went fishing after a curveball below the knees. Got a piece of it and fouled it off. That preserves the at-bat, but for how long? Let's see. The next 2-strike pitch. Reaching for one in the dirt. 2-3 putout is going to complete the strikeout there. And that's all she wrote for the top of the 1st. All right, bottom half of the inning. 1 out, nobody on. Robert Hassel III is at the plate for the Nationals. He's only hitting .226 on this season, but he does have a career high of 55 RBIs this season. He's worked himself into an 0-1 count against Ryan Nelson. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully a routine ground ball. No, sir, it's a pop-up for the shortstop in shallow left field. And I don't know why they bring me in for these fielding opportunities, because that sure the heck doesn't do anything for me. Bottom of the 3rd, we come back. Brady House at the plate for the Nats. 1 out, nobody on. Full count for House. And he's also got a career high of 61 RBIs on the season. And he's hitting .280, so that's plenty respectable there. Payoff pitch on the way here from Ryan Nelson. Let's see what we get here. It's another pop-up for the shortstop, I swear. No, it's a bunt down the 3rd base line. Too quick of a roller. We'll get him at first, I think. We do. Half a step ahead. And there we go. 2 away now in the bottom of the 3rd. Top of the 4th, we come back to it. I'm at the plate for the 2nd time today. 0-1 so far today. 1-8 on the series with a pair of walks. Runner on first, 1 away. Cade Cavalli on the mound. And the first pitch from him is a 4-seamer that I was way behind on. And it's fouled off for an 0-1 count. I got to remember to let these ones in the dirt go by. That's not one in the dirt. 4-seamer almost the exact same spot as the first pitch. Cut on and missed. And it's an 0-2 hole in a hurry. First 2-strike pitch. It's going to be up and away with a 4-seamer. Not quite a Superman pitch. You need to be a little higher for that. 1-2 the count after not offering it that one. And a slider at the knees. Got a piece of him fouled away. The count is now still 1-2. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat now from Cavalli. Just below the knees with the 4-seamer. Man, that was a tough take. 2-2 the count for me, though. Goodbye, baseball. There's another dinger. Number 56 on the season. Is that going to get past the bullpen there in left center? It does. Man, that almost left the stadium. Holy cow. 2-0 a lead for the Diamondbacks after sending that one over the fence. Little souvenir for the people in the cheap seats. Top of the 5th, we come back to it. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day, 2 for 9 on the series, with my only hits being home runs. I've got runners on the corners this time around with 2 away. I don't think I'm going to hit a home run again, but if I can get a base hit, that'll definitely get me another RBI. 4-seamer on the inner third there. Not going to do much with that as I send that foul. 0-1 the count. I'm hitting .489 in 1-1 counts this season. That's insane. Oh, we pop up a circle change on the inner third. Shortstop's out there in shallow left to make the play. And they get out of the jam here in the 5th. Nationals are coming up to the plate in the bottom half. They're trailing by a score of 3-0. Oh, I don't need to see a replay of my home run. I know I hit it. You know I hit it. 4-2 the score here. Top of the 8th, Pedro Avila on the mound for the Nationals. He hits a 95-mile-an-hour 4-seamer, 95 on the 2-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. Got a runner on second, nobody out as I'm standing in. And a first pitch 4-seamer on the outside corner is fouled off. We have an 0-1 count. Diamondbacks are holding on to a 4-2 lead at this point. Oh, and I went fishing after a curveball. It basically bounced off the plate. It's an 0-2 count for me in a hurry in this at-bat. I'm being a little too aggressive. Really? Four-seamer low and away, and he called strike 3? Dude, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I got some choice words for that umpire, and I can't say them on YouTube. That is for darn sure. Yeah, that is off the plate away, dude. Diamondbacks do take the win, though. 4-2 the final score here in the rubber match, so we take 2 of 3 on the road in Washington. That's at least a perk, because I got some choice words for that umpire after that strikeout. That is kind of ugly. I hit a whopping 82 in full counts this season. Jeez, that is terrible. Well, what can you do? It's a game of baseball for you. At least we took 2 out of 3. We're going to be heading home to play the San Francisco Giants tomorrow. So, yeah, tune in for that one. It should be a good time. But since this series is over, it also means this episode's going to be over. So for those of you that have made it this far, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.